Hello, YouTubers. This is Tia from Musings of a Mystic, and I'm back with another pick card reading. I'm doing it a little bit differently this time. I'm only doing 2 decks with a clarifier deck, which is this one in the back. So let me just put this over here so you guys don't get confused. So we've got 2 cards, 2 card piles here. One. I feel like I need something that you guys might be actually able to see there. Anyway, deck number 1, deck number 2. What is coming towards you in the month of November 2018? This is just a general reading. The energy can go, kind of either way. If we're talking about another person in the reading, if it resonates more that that part of the reading is about you, then it's about you. But if it resonates more that their part's about you, then, the energy can go either way. If we're talking about another person in your life, I will say, while you're choosing deck number 1 or number 2, that I am doing readings. The information for that is in the description box below. I am on Instant Go. I accept tips and donations, and I sell crystals on eBay. So, that is basically it. And if you guys have any questions, you can just contact me using my email, which is going to be in the description box. So, why don't we get to it here? Deck number 1. What is coming toward you? You are rose quartz and black tourmaline. What is coming toward the seekers of deck number 1 in the month of November? So far, the devil card came out. This could be about toxicity. You could have a person coming toward you. For some of you, it's a Capricorn coming towards you. But I'm seeing also the trapped in fear here. It might be toxicity, situation that is not necessarily healthy for you. Let's see what else comes out here. What messages do you have for the seeker for November 2018? Oh, what messages do you have for the seeker November 2018? Okay, one last time. What messages do you have for the seeker? What's coming toward them November 2018? What's coming toward the seeker November 2018? One more. What's coming toward the seeker in November 2018? All right. You. Oh, goody. At the bottom of the deck is the World card. Something is coming to an end. Something is coming to closure. It's called the universe here. But this is number 21. It is the end of the end. The cycle has ended. The Fool has gone flat from the beginning to the end. And that is the end. So, what is coming toward you? Okay, so you got the Devil card, which is called Temptation here. You got the Discontent and Boredom card, which is the 4 of Cups in the Rider-Waite Tarot deck. This is the Magician, which is also called Awareness here. This is the Emperor, which is called the Authority here. This is Balance. What is that? Justice. Oh, Justice. Justice here. So there is something that's not balanced out. This generally comes out when there is balance needed. And interestingly, this to me is a very Magician card in this deck because the Magician in the original Rider-Waite Tarot deck has all of these things here: the wand, pentacle, the cup, and the sword on a table, and he's manifesting things with them. We also have the 5 of either wands or swords. I'm not quite sure which. This might be the 5 of pentacles. Give me just a sec. So I think these are pentacles, right? Those are cups. That eliminates 2. So it's either the 5 of Swords or the 5 of Wands. I think it's the 5 of Wands, which is competition. It can be a lot of people being involved in something. So let me just give you the basic rundown of these cards. Justice, balance is needed. There's an obstacle and a challenge. 5 of Wands, there might be too many people involved, too much stuff going on. This is the Emperor. He's just look at him. He's the Emperor. He's imperial. He is in control. And he may be trying to manifest a way to control whatever this is, as it involves you. And you might have a man or 2 men in your life that are trying to control you somehow. But with the Magician card, I feel like he is trying to manifest something, but he is doing it in a way that only the Emperor can. He's trying to control everything. This is the Devil card. It can be with these other cards. I need clarification on that one. Don't let me. I'm not gonna go into that one too deeply until I get more clarification on it. So, the 4 of Cups. All right. Clarification deck. Help me make some sense of all this stuff. Please clarify the Temptation card as it relates to the Discontent and Boredom card, please. Clarify. That's too many. Please clarify the Temptation card as it relates to the 4. Clarify these cards, please. There was one. Oh, there's 2. The Knight. Oh. So we got the Devil clarifying the fucking Devil. It's like, but I'm the Devil, bitch. Like, if you guys don't like cussing, I am not the reader for you. This could be a Earth sign coming toward you with something. They might be coming towards you with something that's going to temptation you. That's going to tempt you. But oddly, we have the Devil clarifying the Devil, but at least we have a man here and a person. Could be a Capricorn, because the Devil card is the card of Capricorn, and I kind of resent that a little bit because I am a Capricorn with a Capricorn stallion. So I'm like, dude, like, seriously? What the fuck? But anyway, what will be tempting you, it appears to be an actual person. It could be a Capricorn or other Earth sign, or someone who is just very stable, who has it like that, who can just come into your life and like freaking just put like stick out their arm with this nice shiny pinnacle on it and like try to offer it to you. And like, what does this man want? That's what I want to know. Like, what does he want? What is the Knight of Pentacles? They want to offer you love. Like, you got 2 knights here, so like this person might be tempting you with love and money. Okay? Okay, so they might be tempting you with love and money. So they're not necessarily the bad devil. They might just be the kind of devil that is, he might seem too good to be true. That's too many cards. There's another knight in there, though. What does he want from, like, how is he tempting you? There goes one. Ah, and there goes the other knight. I feel like these are all about one person here. 2 devils and a knight. I'm going to put that one back in there because that's not feeling right. Okay, so so what's coming toward you? A person that might tempt you. Like you also might get some messages that might tempt you. You might be tempted with a new job. Um, you might be tempted to take out the competition in a not so good way. You might be tempted, you might get some good news that will tempt you if this is not a person. But you're going to be very, very tempted because you got the double card twice. So odd that you got three nights there, but I feel like it's one person. They're different aspects of one person, and if it feels like if we take it as a person, this person might be a little toxic, because they have so many faces. They've got they've got this aspect going on for them where they're stable and they show you that they're stable and they've got money and maybe they're tempting you with the money and they're like, hey, baby, I've got this pinnacle. Don't you want to come with me? But this might be another part of them where they are really willing to do whatever it takes to get the competition out of the way. And they're also a lover. There could be Casanova. Now, this person could have everything, and that is why they're tempting to you. They could really have everything that you want in a person. I feel like this might be a romantic thing. They have everything that you wanted in a person, but maybe the reason why you're tempted is because you have other things going on in the background, and that's why you got your back to this temptation, is because this person has everything. You might believe that they might be too good to be true, and that's why you're like, I'm not even paying attention to it. I'm not looking at it because, you seem like you are way too good to be true. This job offer has everything. It's competitive. It's good. It's good news for me. It's good money, but it's too good to be true. Therefore, no, I'm not going to, go toward it. But let's clarify this discontent and boredom word. One more. You might not be seeing that it's a good opportunity for you to get a different perspective on something. Like, I feel like you're on this tree, you're all hung up. Maybe you're hung up over money, and then money comes along and you're like, that's too good to be true. I can't. I'm all hung up over money, but I'm seeing this opportunity to make money. I can't because my hands are tied. It's too good to be true. I'm not going to do it because it's just too good to be true. It's a person. If it's a person, they could definitely give you this 10 of Pentacles, but you either aren't seeing it or like you're turning your back on it because from how you're looking at it upside down. Okay? You're like, because the past and things like that happened. I just can't. My life before these things happened to me before, and I'm tempted, but I won't because, that might change my life in a way. I don't like change. We don't do change here. What do you mean? But, or you're turning your back on it because this is a card also. It's a card of seeing things from a different perspective. It's a card of literally having your hands tied, or figuratively having your hands tied. It's also a card of you sacrificing something to get something else. So you might have to sacrifice some kind of stability that you've already got, or you might not want to sacrifice that stability that you've already got, because what you've got, it's like the devil you know. The devil you know is better than the devil that you don't know. And that's why you're like, I might have to sacrifice some security to get this. And that's tempting, but is it worth it for me to do that? coming toward you seems to be an opportunity, potentially a person or a job or whatever it is. It's an opportunity that looks very good. But is it worth it for you? Is a question that I might ask by the end here, but I kind of want to go through this. So, why is the magician here with the authority? Somebody is definitely working to manifest something. What are they trying to manifest here? In fact, this might be him. This, I feel like this might be him. He might be the devil. Not the devil, but he might be the Capricorn or the man. He's the emperor. The emperor would definitely have the money. He would definitely have, you know, he would have the means to be the kind of person that has all of this. Okay? Somebody who is very action oriented. Like, he is the kind of person that would rush in. Somebody who probably has a lot of suitors, a lot of women around him if he's a man, or a lot of men around her if it's a woman. But I mean, or a man that has a lot of men around him, or a woman that has a lot of women around him. You get the idea, right? So the emperor would have the means to have all of these henchmen. I wouldn't be surprised if the emperor was a freaking Capricorn, because we are awesome like that. Thank you. And I feel like the emperor, he's the boss, bitch. Like, he is the boss. And I feel like he would have all of this stuff already. And he could be in his late 20s, early 30s, 40s. That could be him. And he is not here to play, honey. As one of my favorite drag queens say, I am not here to play, honey. I am here to slay, okay? He is here to slay. What is he trying to manifest, though? Like, what does he want? What does the emperor want? What is he trying to manifest? What is he working on here? Should I take that? No. What is he building? Oh, of course. I'm taking both of those, though. But I feel like this goes up here. This is the King of Pentacles. I feel like this is a Capricorn that's got his shit together. A Capricorn that's got his shit together. He's the King of Pentacles. Like, I feel like this is all about one person. And we have the Devil card out with these cards now, because I feel like this goes over onto the pile that we've got here. I feel like he is trying to manifest this offer. You see that? That's the Ace of Pentacles. Like, he's trying to... Maybe he's trying to give someone something, and it's probably you. Like, he might want to give you something. This could, like I said, I'm feeling job or love offer. And you already feel like it's too good to be true. You're looking at this like, this is too good to be true. Like, I think he's the one who's tempting you. Okay? I feel like these go here. Yeah, card for the Ace of Cups, please. That's 2 cards. Do you have someone else in your life right now? Because there's these 2 guys fighting over this woman, like, literally. And someone's leaving something behind. It feels like this man in the red robe that's leaving these cups behind is this man here who is fighting for this other woman, right? So he left someone behind, or something behind, something very valuable behind, left the relationship to go forward toward this battle, which kind of interestingly makes sense here because there's the Knight of Swords, and you see what he's doing? He is cutting someone up. Like, I'm gonna fuck you up. And here are two people who are getting ready to fight. Like, what are you fighting for, dude? Like, what are you fighting for, my dude? But this is for the ace. I asked for clarification on the ace, and I got, like, this weird answer. Okay. Moving. Okay, so, like, okay. So he's trying to manifest. He might be trying to manifest this. Oh, or it might be like this. Like, the fight that causes someone to leave the picture. You see, he's almost out of the frame there. So he might be trying to manifest the fight over this heart here. Her heart, potentially. It doesn't necessarily have to be, like I said, a love thing. It could be like you know, you're a good worker, and I want you because I see that you work very hard, and I want you as my employee, and I can tell that you've got other people out there, but I want you to leave them other people alone and come to me because I am the Emperor. I am the King of Pentacles. Okay? I'm awesome and I know it, and I'm trying to manifest you coming. I want you to come to me because I know I can give you what you need, basically, because I have so much stuff over here. I'm surprised that we haven't gotten the Knight of Wands yet, but I want to do that Ace of Cups one more time. Like, what is the Ace of Cups referring to? We have yet another card where there's a woman in the focus. This kind of looks like a third-party situation for some of you guys out there. So the question was, what is the Emperor trying to manifest, right? And it was an offer. Or an emotional gift of some sort. Some kind of gift from spirit, maybe. This person might be, like, praying even. I'm not even sure why I got that, but this is the Moon card and the Three of Swords. So, two cards with a heart on it. This is starting to feel more and more like a love reading. So, and the Moon card kind of comes out, and it's a little deceptive. And I feel it can be deceptive. A card that indicates deception. But look at the Moon staring at this woman. This crab is coming up toward her. These dogs are, like, out there. She is the main focus here. I feel like she is the main focus. If you are, this might be your energy here. What's coming toward you? It looks like a man is coming toward you, or a person that is attracted to you, maybe coming towards you with an offer of some sort, and there might be some healing coming, or it might be something that ends up in a third party situation kind of thing, because this is the card of it can indicate a third party situation, and it could involve more than one person, like more than two people. There. Oh, I should probably keep those, huh? That's the ace. That's the ace. Okay, yeah. And the magician can be a manipulative person. Ah! That was weird. So let me fix this real quick, because these are all clarifiers. So this clarified that, and that clarified that, and these all kind of come together to clarify the freaking devil, which is strange. I'm trying to organize this because it looks messy, but anyway, because I want to be able to see that. Okay, so I kind of feel like I want to get another card on the Emperor here. Let me clarify the Emperor, please. Because I clarified the Emperor and the that together. I kind of want to get a card for him by himself. Clarify the Emperor for me, please. Dude, I'm starting to feel like a little weird because he is staring right at me. I kind of feel the energy like of the Emperor, and the Emperor is like a very like, I mean, can you imagine, dude's the Emperor. Like, he gets whatever he wants when he wants it. There's no, you cannot say no to the Emperor because the Emperor is the freaking Emperor. Dude's probably loaded too. He keeps getting pinnacles. He's probably loaded, like, and he's probably single. He probably has a lot to offer. Like, he does. All of those, I feel like, apply to him. And he's the King of Pentacles, too. So I feel like, and he's got the 8 sitting here. Like, I feel like he might own his own business. He might, he probably has enough money to wear luxurious clothes, but as the King of Pentacles, he probably doesn't care to. He probably is very, very good with money. Like I said, he's probably single, and he might be, could have been happy in his singleness. Dude is probably like sugar daddy material. If you are into that sort of thing. And another reason why I feel like he's got a lot to give you in the month of November is because I feel like he's this man here. He's got all this wealth and he's giving it to people. Like, he's trying to help people, and it's coupled with an ace. And he also has this. Like, I feel like he feel like a daddy. I haven't had any indications of children here necessarily. I feel like he's got all of this. He probably is rich. Like, dude is probably like legitimately loaded. Okay. And he might be older. He's probably older than you. Just saying. And I'm starting to feel like maybe you're a lady. You probably most likely are, because a lot of my audience is. I'm not trying to alienate the men out there. You could be the Emperor, and coming towards you is, more to add to your coffers. Coffers? Coffers. Place where you keep your money. But I feel like he's got a lot to offer. I feel like he's generous. He is single and has been happy in his singleness. He's got enough money to live in luxury. Why am I speaking so weird? Luxury. He wants to, there's 2 aces here. Like, he likes to give. He wants to give to you. Like, he wants to give to you. And it could be a passionate thing, or it could be a job thing, because this is also, wands are good. They're job related, and there's so much money around here that, he might want to help you. Like, if you've got a business, and you're trying to get your business off the ground, like, you want your business to be this 10 of Pentacles, very successful and stuff, he might want to give you a loan, but you might reject it, or you're not looking for that. Maybe what happens is you get tempted when you least expect it, because you got your back turned, you got other stuff going on, and you might be tempted with an offer, a couple offers from this one person. I feel like it's one person that is here that has their eyes on you. Like, they're trying to manifest a way to give you some stuff here. And I feel like he doesn't necessarily need you. Dude doesn't need you, but like it's like he wants you. And while you're not paying attention, while you've got your hands tied, he might come along and give you some water. You see that? Just lay down there. It's like this person is tied up and she looks like she stole away from somewhere and came to him to give him water. I feel like this is you on the tree, right? And this person comes into your life when you least expect them, and they have all this money and they have all of this stability and stuff, right? They see you. They see you having an issue. Do you want to be tied up? Who wants to be tied up? They see you all tied up. And they pop in like, hey, I've got all this wealth, I've got all this stability, and I want to give you some of it. Now, I encourage you to do whatever is best for you, but please don't be stubborn. Don't be the kind of person that misses the train because the train was covered in gold. You know what I mean? Like, oh, that looks weird. I don't want that. Don't do that, please. So we're going to clarify the balance card here. Those two wanted to jump out. There's three. Yay. Okay. Balance card. 3 of... What did I just say? I said this person wants to come into your life and help you, basically, right? So this is we have 3 cards here. If I can get it up. There we go. So, actually, that's not true. If you count the aces, it's like 5 cards. But we've got this card where somebody is coming in to cut you free, basically. This card where someone is giving to someone who's less fortunate. And this one where you're in trouble because you're pinned to a tree and somebody comes along and gives you water. Like, out of the kindness of their heart, basically. And the way that this person is looking at her, he's like, you know, you're cute. You're adorable. I can't just leave you out here in this field. I am going to cut you loose because you're so freaking cute. Clarifying the balance card. So maybe it's you that needs balance and this person can give it to you. And you might want to try and reject it because, you know, oh my God, I can do this myself. I might be struggling a little bit, but I got this, you know, I'll be fine. I feel like, because the 3 of Cups is here. That's the second 3. I feel like you might be involved with someone else when this person comes around. Verify the 3 of Cups, please. One last time, please clarify the 3 of Cups. Yeah, I feel like it's about celebrations. It can be about third-party situations. It's clarifying the balance card here. 4 of Swords. 9 of Pentacles. So, I'm sorry, not 9 of Pentacles. It's just the 9 of Cups. I don't understand. Let me look here. No, I don't. I don't understand. So I'm going to do this one more time so I can get the clarification that I desire. Balance. Please clarify the balance card as it pertains to the Emperor. Clarify the balance card, please. One last time, please clarify the balance card. But, oh, come on. Okay, so the balance card as it pertains to the Emperor is the Seven of Swords. Somebody's doing something sneaky. So let me see if I can get this to make a little bit of sense here. Because everything is kind of everywhere, and I don't like the way that looks. So this is clarifying the Ace. That's there. This is kind of up here with the Devil, who has all of these clarifiers, because I think that this person is a person and not just an energy, entity, energy. Do that. That goes there. These are all for him because he's rich as creases. And he's trying to set you free. I think that goes there. Yeah, I think so. No. Maybe. I don't know. Whatever. So, do that. Okay. So, what are you doing? Emperor, that is sneaky as it pertains to the Seeker. Because, of course, 4, you pretending to be asleep? Like, one more card for the 7 of Swords, please. Ugh, that's too many. But I'll take that one. Juggling. So for the 7 of Swords, is it okay? So the 7 of Swords is clarifying this and him together, right? So he might be sneaking around to try and bring some kind of balance or imbalance, okay? Doing something behind your back or doing something while you're not paying attention. This is the second 4. This is the other 4, which is challenging. So you've got 7 of Swords. I'm sorry, 4 of Swords and the 4 of Cups, which are both challenging. They're like the two challenging 4s, right? So thinking about being sneaky, thinking about bringing about a situation that is unbalanced. Clarify the 2 of Pentacles, please. Five, 2. Thank you for 1 card. Oh, why do we have this card again? This is a repeat card here. So, this is some kind of challenging situation here. 2 4s. There is a big, something is very not right here. And I feel like I still need clarification and not 100% sure. We got the World card for a second time. Maybe it's bringing about an end to the stagnation, the juggling, and the discontent and boredom in a sneaky way. The World card kind of helped bring all that together. Like, this is the card where it pops up when balance is needed, right? So there is balance needed here for him somehow. And he might be going about bringing balance in a discreet way so that he can stop all of this stagnation, all of this juggling, and this discontent, boredom, assholery. Like, this is a card of assholery to me because he's pouring out a cup. This is the cloud of spirit. The hand of God is in this cloud, right? Came down, gave him this cup, and he poured it out. He wasn't happy with it. Why? I feel like this is you. You're the imbalance in this person's life, right? Something about you is not right with them. Or you got too much stuff going on. You got too many cups here. This could be also a third-party situation card because there are 3 cups here, 3 hearts. Or, well, there are actually 4. 5 if you include the little guy on there. 6 if you really want to get into the Emperor. Not the Emperor, the cloud that has the Hand of God in it. So there are like 6 entities here. You could also include the tree, really, but anyway, there's a lot of stuff going on. Generally, this is a card of not seeing something. But here, I feel like it's refusing something. If we do it this way, we read it this way. There is discontent and boredom and juggling, and they want that to stop. And they're willing to do it in a way that's sneaky. So my question here, I'm going to put these back in here. Should I? Yeah. No. What I probably should do then is get a different deck because I feel like I'm running out of cards. What is the Emperor doing? And this might explain why they kind of popped out. He kind of popped out as the Temptation card. There's also the Awareness card. So this... Crap. Interestingly, there's another 4 in there. So it's the challenging... What? I think I misspoke when I said that there were only 2 challenging 4s. This one's challenging. Can be. That one can be challenging. That one is too. And the other one is the 4 of Wands. That one's probably the best one on the deck. Oh. No. Sorry. Little tired here, a little spaced out, but I'm working on it. What are you doing, Emperor, toward the Seeker that is sneaky? Like, what are you doing? That's 7 of Swords toward the Seeker here in November. What? Are you serious? Twice? So the question was, what are you doing? Sneaking around. What are you, like, what are you doing that's sneaking around? Sneaking around. So I got this same answer. What actions are sneaky actions? What actions are you doing that are sneaky actions here? Emperor. What are you doing that's sneaky? That one. What about her? Okay, so this might actually be somebody coming in. I'm definitely feeling like you're already preoccupied. Like you're occupied with someone else, right? I feel like you got your back turned off. This is you. I feel like this is you. You got your back turned to all of this stuff here, right? And you're not even seeing it. You're not even seeing this opportunity coming towards you. Like you got your back turned. You're not paying attention to it. And this is the 3 of Cups again. That's also a repeat card. This is 3 of Cups. You got the Knight again, and then I think we had the 8. Yeah. So this might be an offer coming to you that might bind you in some way. What is he doing? That is sneaky. That is 7 of Swords to you. 3 of Cups. Knight of Cups. 8 of Swords. I feel like it should be this way. Or maybe this way. If you have a man in your life or someone in your life that's very emperor that you have recognized as this person already, and if you're with this person, they might be considering a third party, like in it, having a third party situation. If this is you, they don't want you to know about it. Like they want you to be blindfolded and bound so that you can't really even see it or do anything about it. But I don't feel like that is for a big I don't feel like that's for a big I don't feel like that's for a lot of you. There's difficult energy here with the 4s and 2. But I do feel like you are in a relationship with someone else. But this person comes into your life and they're like, they look perfect, they say all the right things, they've got a lot of money. As a Capricorn, I can appreciate someone with a lot of money. But if that's not something that you're really interested in, then, you know, whatever. But I feel like this person wants you. And they are not afraid to do underhanded things to get you, right? Interestingly, too, there's the 7 and then the 8. Like they stole something and now you're kind of trapped. Maybe you got hurt when they stole something and or did whatever sneaky thing they did, and now you are kind of trapped here. So be careful with this person. The Emperor is not a person you need to be like, this is not a person that you fuck with, basically. Be upfront and honest. Be like, look, if you want this to happen, you want this to happen. If you don't want it to happen, then like, look, I appreciate it. Be nice. Because if he does also have devil energy, he could, and 7 of Swords energy, he could back, like, you could be the nicest person in the world and say, look, I'm not interested. But then he's like, to your face, like, okay, sure, that's fine. But then they come back later at night or whatever, and they just kind of like, you know, key your car or whatever. Like whatever that like whatever the devil would do. But yeah, I feel like you're already occupied and they want to sneak around with you because they want you and they're not afraid to do 7 of Swords shit to get what they want. So they want, I feel like you are committed to someone else. And that is why you are in this 4 of Cups energy where you're kind of not even looking at any of the stuff. But they want to start, or they might just want to socialize with you. But I feel like it's more, I'm not going to say sinister, but it's more like seductive, more like more sneaking around on someone and cheating on them kind of thing here with that. Clarify the obstacles and challenges card, please. This is probably a really, really, really long reading. And I'm sorry, guys, but I wanted to kind of go kind of deep for you guys. This is the strongest vibration that I'm picking up for you guys. I'm not really using a spread. I'm just kind of doing this intuitively. 5 of Obstacles and challenges. Now, I don't think this is the Five of Swords. But if it is, that's not good. Clarify. Okay. Here you are again, huh? King of Pentacles. There's the Knight. Should I take the... No. Okay. Doing something impulsively. This could also be a card. The Strength card could be a card of sex. It could be a card of ego stroking. It could be a card of carnal desires. And with the Knight of Wands, who can be a man whore, or they can be impulsive, and impulsive behavior could, involve sex. He seems to be looking over at this here. Kind of like, I'm having an issue with this. Hold on. I think I should keep him, but I feel like I need to keep going. What is the challenge here for the King of Pentacles? Ah, it's another person. We have the Ace of that. The Ace of that. Interestingly, I think I've only gotten one woman, which is the Queen of Cups. I've got the Knight of Pentacles, or the Knight of Cups twice. I've got the King of Pentacles twice. First time that we've seen him, so I feel like he's somewhere else. Is this probably the person that you're involved with right now? Or this could be, because I feel like this is the Emperor here. And like in his, this is like his two faces here. Like he only gets more dominant as you get deeper into who he is, right? So I feel like this person it's not the person that you're dealing with, because the King of Pentacles is looking at him, and there's so many cards out here right now. What is between the King of Pentacles and the King of Swords? What is between the King of Pentacles and the King of Swords? There's a woman. This is probably you. And that's why there are so many freaking... There are a lot of people. Well, not necessarily. There are a lot of aspects of this one person here. So I feel like this is who we're dealing with, right? He's looking at this person. Sizing him up is what I'm thinking. Like he's probably sizing out this king. It's like if you let me show it to you. So there's the King of Pentacles, right? Staring dead at this person. Well, not dead at him, but he's like side-eyeing this King of Swords here. And I asked what the challenge was. The King of Swords popped up. Now I asked what was between them. There's this woman. This woman. Yeah. And I asked about the Ace of Pentacles. It's an opportunity. So I feel like there's something in the way for this. Not taking this. For this King of Pentacles, there's something in the way for him. I'm just kind of shuffling these to have something to do with my hands, but I guess I should put them down so I can stop having cards fall out. There's also 3 aces here. So the King of Pentacles is side-eyeing the King of Swords. And this queen, she's really kind of looking away from all of this because, like, she's here, but she's not looking at him, and she's not looking at him. I guess if she was up here, she'd be looking at the King of Swords. But down here where I put her, she's staring off into space over there somewhere, right? She's under everything, so there's really nothing in her view except for like this card over here, but I'm not feeling like that is really what it is. I feel like he is kind of watching them both. And he's the Emperor, and he's also up here manifesting some things. He's working on some things. He's trying to get some things going. So I feel like this is you. This is another aspect of you. You could be a fire sign with water aspects, but you're a very kind, loving person, I feel. And you also are fiery. And he is staring at the King of Swords. I feel like you might be involved with the King of Swords. Could be an air sign, man, woman, doesn't matter. But he wants this opportunity with her. But the King of Swords is the challenge. The King of Swords is in the way. What does this have to do with you? Like, I'm not even like, I'm like, what does this have to do with my seeker here? Because the question was, what is coming toward the seeker in November? And you get this whole spread that's dominated by the Emperor. Again, with the 3 of Swords and the 4. Okay. Maybe this is advice. This is the cup that you should refuse. This is too many cards. But there's the 2 of Pentacles, the 7 of Wands, 10 of Wands, and the 8 of Pentacles. It's like stress involving whatever this man is developing. 4, I asked about the 4. It's like too much stuff going on. It's causing stress on you. This might be advice for you. If you are in a relationship with someone and a man comes along or someone else on the outside comes along and says, hey, baby, take a walk on the wild side, you might want to refuse that cup. Because this card keeps coming up. Discontent, boredom. You might not be happy with this offer. You might just not want to at all get involved with this. What you might want to do is just leave one of these people out of the equation, you know? Like, if you feel like you want to be with the Emperor, if the Emperor is the person that you want to be around, go for it. But be careful, because this person can be manipulative. They can be a piece of work, something to deal with. So I feel like you just kind of need to be careful here and not don't be blinded by all the money. So what's coming towards you in November? Looks like a manipulative man. Someone who is tempting. Someone who is kind of willing to do whatever they can to get what they want. And they seem to want you. There goes that frickin' 3 of Swords again. And the 4. Is this an affair? Is an affair coming? 3 of Swords. Is that an affair coming? The Justice card came out again. Something not balanced. I want to ask that one more time. Something not balanced. Like, why is the 3 coming out so much? Okay. There are 3 cups spilled over here. Generally, 3s are about growth. But here the 3s appear to be about constriction. 3 of Cups is basically, that's 3 cups. 3 of Cups. I'm getting 3 of Cups here. 3 of Cups with the frickin' 3 of Swords. And we've got 3 people here. All those knights up there are could be 3 different people, but I feel like they are talking about the Emperor, and I feel like this King of Pentacles is the Emperor in his everyday face. Like how you would recognize him. You know what I mean? Like in real life. It's very unlikely that you meet an Emperor, like an actual one. Oh, the Lovers. Interesting. Yeah, it looks like for a lot of you, if you are committed to someone else, you're gonna get tempted with an offer, a pretty strong offer from an Emperor kind of person, and it might bring sadness, it might bring trouble. This person is willing. The 7 might be referring to sneaking around like an affair. So this kind of feels like if you are committed to someone, you will have the offer in November 2018 to have an affair with someone. Someone who has a lot of money. Someone who is very tempting, can be seductive. Someone who is very stable, who can be sneaky. This person is very in control. They probably have like a lot of like wealth and resources. They may be a little unbalanced. They may be a little unbalanced, and you probably want to be careful with this person because they fix imbalances by doing whatever it takes to fix them. And that could mean cutting people out. That could mean maybe potentially legitimately cutting somebody. The King of Swords here is in trouble because the King of Pentacles is staring right at him. This man is the challenge. This man, the King of Swords, is the problem for the King of Pentacles. He sees this person. What's between this man and this other man is this woman. And it's like the King of Pentacles wants, because the King of Swords is between the King of Pentacles and this opportunity that he wants with this woman. I feel like the woman is you. You could be a man. Doesn't matter. But the Emperor seems to be trying to manifest something with this female entity here. And like I said, the King of Swords is in the way, and the Emperor is not above doing things to get what he wants. And I get it. It feels like He wants this stuckness to stop so that he can come into this woman's life. So, do you have a secret admirer? Like, what's coming toward you? A secret admirer? Maybe not even a secret anymore. Just somebody who is, I feel like this 4. I feel like I didn't really get that 4 right. Like, because it's discontent and boredom. It's like, why does this 4 repeat so much? Like, what is the 4 referring to? The 4 of Cups. One more time. The Chariot. Oh, too many. I want that one. 5 of Pentacles. And that one. The Page of Swords. Okay. Somebody here might be being immature. That might be what it that might be what it is. Yeah. So this is the page. This is the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords is generally about a young person or a like immature energy, somebody who's acting like a child. Somebody who is acting like a child. Could be a message. Why does this 4 repeat so much? Somebody's way is blocked here. They may also be watching. They might be watching for this 5 of Pentacles to happen, so they can come forward. And how does that relate to the 4? They're not doing anything until they can kind of... They're not doing anything until they kind of see their opening. And they're not going to accept anything else. Like, they won't... It's like, I'm not going to accept anything else. I want what I want, and I'm not accepting anything else. Spirit might be trying to give me my dream person, but I don't want that person. I want that person over there. Therefore, I'm shutting down. I'm not nobody else. That one. I want that one. And that's kind of, oh. No, those are, wait, what? No, what? I'm not sure where they came from. Sorry. So it's kind of like, yeah. That's the person that I want. That's the person that I want. Therefore, that's the person that I want. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go over there and get that person. And they're going to be my person, because the Emperor is a very dominant energy. Like, if you can't deal with someone who is very, very dominant, this person is probably not good for you. So, yeah. So, yeah. What's coming towards you? The Emperor. In November. And he's got a lot to offer. So I kind of feel like maybe you should definitely be careful and not fuck with him, because dude is not here to play, okay? There may be some imbalances there that he is trying to fix. Some stagnation going on with the 4 that he may be trying to manipulate out of the stagnation, like trying to get the stagnation to dissipate. The challenge is it's just so funny to me, because challenge is a man. The obstacle is a man, and he wants that man to get out of the way of his opportunity. Probably they say this man sees you as an opportunity to have what he wants, and he's got a lot to offer, but he might just be a temptation that you just have to turn down in November, which is fine. I mean, I'm starting to feel like this really is not a job. This is a person, and he is coming and tread lightly, because I feel like he's coming to bring about an end. It's probably an end to the discontent and boredom, and also an end to whatever relationship you might have going on with someone else, if you have one, with someone else. These all go together. So I hope that made sense. I know I'm tired. I'm a little like loopy, kinda. But what's coming toward you? Temptation, and also potentially issues with a man who has a lot of resources. But the biggest thing that I'm seeing is that man. Okay, so pile number 2. Should I like make this a different video? No, I'm gonna try to do this one quick. I'm sorry, guys. Like, I want to go ahead and get this one done. What is coming towards you guys? I don't know. I'm taking it. What's coming toward pile number 2 in November 2018? What is coming toward pile number 2 in November 2018? What is coming toward pile number 2 in November 2018? Is there anything else yet? Okay, so that one turned over. These cards are so big that it's kind of difficult to deal with them a little bit. And it's coming toward pile number 2 in November 2018. Okay, that one. That one. That one. That's probably enough to start off with. The Star, the Four of Earth, and the Page of Fire. You might be getting some messages. Page of Water. Oh, it says intuitive, sensitive, artistic, friendly. A new person enters your life. A relationship begins a new phase. Heightened psychic abilities. The Seven of Earth. I feel like if you guys are waiting on some news, I'm already seeing like you got 2 pages here. If you've been waiting on some news, I feel like in November you'll be getting that news, and it might be the news that you actually were hoping for. It's the Star card. Don't give up if it's not good news. Yeah, this is the King of Air. I feel like there is communication coming in for you guys from somewhere, and I feel like you may have been waiting for this for a while, and you've been waiting for it, kind of like it might be even a confrontation with someone, but I feel like you've been trying to get this, like you wanted it to happen, right? But for some strange reason, it happened. It hasn't happened for a while, and it's coming. Whatever it is that you're waiting for is coming. And you got the Judgment card at the bottom. This might be a legal situation that you've been kind of going through, where it says renewal, review, and evaluate. A favorable assessment of the facts. Time to move in a new direction. I feel like some of you are probably breaking up with someone. This is not a lot of you, but I feel like somebody here is probably breaking up with someone, and they're going. It's legal, and you're trying to get through the legal stuff. And it looks like to me, you've been waiting for this a very freaking long time, right? And you just wanted to freaking move on. Okay. It says, defend your beliefs and decisions, stand your ground, and choose your battles wisely. So I kind of feel like this might be nasty for some of you. Like, this might be a very nasty kind of situation. And you might be waiting on money. I feel like here someone's being spiteful. I don't have cards here to really confirm spitefulness, but I feel, except for maybe the Seven of Air, but I feel like somebody here was being spiteful. I feel like this, for someone out there, is a legal thing that you've been waiting for a long time to pass by. And the month of November is important for some of you here. You might have had to start penny pinching because the legal fees are so expensive. This is the fourth Earth. Being too frivolous or too cautious with money, good business decisions, and giving to those less fortunate. I feel like you've been having issues, probably with money, and whatever you're waiting for messages, maybe checks in the mail, maybe child support, just something that you're supposed to be getting, maybe a settlement, workers' comp, something that you've been waiting for, right? And you've just been kind of not giving up, maybe fighting the battle in court. I'm feeling court for you guys. I don't know why. This might be your lawyer or the person that you're going to court with. And this is the person, maybe this is you even. You're being confrontational. You're standing your ground. You're trying to, keep get what you deserve. You're trying to get your hands on what you deserve. And I feel like you'll be getting that. You might have to wait for it. It might be November 17th before, things cool off and, get what you need. But this is happy times. Make positive, optimistic, long-term plans on the right path. The Star card. I feel like your guides, your spirit guides, your ancestors, or whoever, like even, whoever you pray to, that they're on your side and they're trying to help you. Clarify the page of water. Like if it's child support, you might have two children, a water sign child and a fire sign child, that you are trying to get full custody of. And you're trying to get a financial settlement from their parent, the other parent, so that you can take care of your children. And I feel like you've been praying for this for a long time here. Yeah. I mean, on the Seven of Swords, the Seven of Earth card, it says seeds well planted, a temporary pause in action, and unnecessary worry. So whatever it is that you've been waiting for, that you're worried about involving this situation, don't worry. It looks like the wheel will be turning in your favor here. Okay, give me one card. Page 7 of Fire. You got 2 sevens here, which can be about strategy. 7 of Earth. Okay, that's not one I saw. 3 of Air. 7 of Fire here for you guys. 3. Goodness gracious. Page 8 of Earth. And the Star card. The Chariot. Yeah, so whatever the situation is that you've been kind of stuck about, I feel like you've been stuck about this news. Like you've been waiting on this news. You've been stuck about it. Whatever happened before may have caused you a great sadness, hurt your heart. Great sadness, time to heal, the need to forgive yourself and others. And you are just worried. You're worried about this situation. 7 of Earth and 7 of Earth, 3 of Air. Been worried about this. I feel like it's financial. You got so many pentacles here. Like you've been worried about it. Waiting and worried. Like, and you felt trapped. This is the 8 of Swords. An illusion of being trapped, a lack of self-confidence, afraid to take action. So, like, I feel like you've been too afraid to really spend any money because you've been waiting for the situation to resolve itself so that you can see, like, what you're going to have and how you can, use it, and like what money you're going to have so that you can take care of yourself and others and everything, right? I feel like you might have children here involved, but you might not. So Seven of Fire, like, yeah, I feel like you're trying to fight with this person, or this might be you. Like, you're trying to stand your ground in a logical way, trying to communicate and defend your beliefs. The power of creativity, recognition of very high quality work, a good team player. Like, this might be work related, where you've been feeling stuck and you've been kind of waiting to see results from something that you did at work. Maybe it was a project or something and you did a lot of the work. Maybe you were the ideas person, like you were putting out all the ideas for the project or whatever. And you're trying to see like what comes back from all of that. Maybe you ask for a raise at work and you're like, oh, maybe I won't get it. I don't know, but still. Oh, I didn't get a card for the king. Two of air. You got a lot of air here. Maybe this person was the person that was making the decision about your situation. This could be a lawyer. Seek out professional advice. Speak your mind with confidence. Balance mental and emotional considerations. And then you get a card of stagnation and things not going anywhere. Being unable or unwilling to make a decision, a stalemate, pretending there is no problem. So there was a stalemate, or there will be a stalemate in November for you. And you may need to, what's the word? Penny pinch. You might feel like you have money challenges, right? Or you might be losing money somehow. And you move from the 3 to the 4 of Pentacles, where the 3 is about making money. The 4 is kind of about you might be losing it, or you might be being too cautious with it. Just depends on what resonates with you. And you might lose some money. That makes you feel stuck, and you're waiting for something to pass so that you can move forward with the Chariot card. This is the Chariot card. It says, an important achievement, self-discipline, and willpower. Public recognition. I feel like you achieved whatever goal that you had in November 2018. I feel like this is work related. If it's not work related, it's like a legal battle or something. Like you might be trying to save money to get something, and I feel like you actually do achieve that goal. I feel like you might, if for somebody out there, you've got children and this is a legal battle and you're trying to get full custody and you're worried about money and you're trying to see like what you're going to get your hands on so that you can be successful in taking care of the 2 pages, which can indicate children. There's this one man at the center of everything. So he might be the one who is going to decide anything that's happening here, whether it be about children or whether it be about, work, like your boss. Could be you, where you're surrounded by this stuff, like you're trying to hold your own and hold your ground and make decisions about money. Here, you might be the one feeling stuck with the 8 of fire. I'm sorry, the 8 of air. Yeah, but the skilled work is rewarded. Learning all there is to know about a topic, going back to school. This is the 8 of Pentacles, where you have moved out of the 7 of Pentacles energy, and I did mean to say 7 of Pentacles. This is the 7 of Pentacles right here. So you move out of this kind of worried, stuck energy into this new opportunity or this good news where you get, I'm hearing a loan for some of you. You get the money that you need to do what you need to do. Or you get whatever it is that you're trying to get your hands on. I don't know why I keep saying hands on. Like it's like you're trying to get something that you can actually touch. And I feel like you actually do it. You actually get it, but you still have to put the work in to get there. You know what I mean? You still have to put the work in with the 7 of Earth to get to the point where you harvest your what you've sown. So make sure in the month of November 2018 you sow some good seeds so that you can reap a good harvest, okay? But you seem to move out of this air energy where you're worried and concerned into a place where you are more stable and relieved. So that's less convoluted than pile number one. Pile number one was crazy. It revolved around a man too, but in this one, I feel like this might actually be you, or someone else. But just take it how it resonates with you. If it doesn't resonate that you are the person in the center, if it doesn't resonate that you are the king of air, then it's someone else that has some kind of sway over the situation. So I'm tired, y'all. That is it. Oh, goody. At the bottom of the deck, you got the Sun card. It could mean relief, happy outcome, brilliant new ideas that lead to success. Have confidence in yourself. I feel like you get whatever you want in November. It could be that you want the King of Air and you get him. Could be just that the King of Air is someone who has a very high influence over whatever's going on in your life right now. So, like I said, I'm feeling like that the King of Air might be a judge or whatever. But let me stop talking here. This video is probably entirely too long already. All right, y'all. I love you guys. I am grateful that you have subscribed, commented, shared this video. And I do accept tips and donations. Comment below and tell me how November worked out for you. I'll probably be back in the middle of November to kind of do an energy checkup or whatever, but I'm not 100% sure about that one yet. It is November 1st, 2018 at 11 o'clock at night. And yeah, if you need a personal reading, look below in the description box to see how you can get one from me. I accept tips and donations, and I'm on an instant go and all that wonderful stuff. So I'll see you guys next time. Ta-ta for now.